what's up, guys? This is Tanner with NFL Broadcaster. Joining us is Hunter, the co-owner of NFL Broadcaster. What's going on, man? Happy that you get to finally be included in a video.
Yeah, it's been a while. You've been trying to get me on here, but yeah, since the season's starting, I figure you got to start doing it. So
figure might as well help.
Yeah,
I'm only the co-owner. All right, so today, guys, we're going to be talking about NFL division predictions. We're going to be talking about Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year awards and nominations, stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Probably going to talk about the division predictions first. Now, I do have all the teams pulled up just because it's going to help me remember who we've talked about already and whatnot. And the first on the list is the AFC East with the Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets. So tell me who you think is coming in first place in that division.
And that's a tough division now. Before the Patriots got Cam Newton, I would probably say the Bills. But based off last season, Josh Allen's obviously going to develop further.
Yeah, I think he's going to do pretty well.
And I guess the Patriots named Cam the week 1 starter, so
I
don't know. That's tough. They also have a bunch of opt-outs, so I don't know.
I think the Patriots led the NFL with 6 or 7 opt-outs from their team. Some of them were pretty big players. I know they had an offensive lineman. Was it Cannon? Marcus Cannon or something?
I think it may have been. Stephon Gilmore. He opted out, didn't he?
No.
I think he did.
No.
There's a couple big name guys.
You're crazy. He didn't opt out.
Did he not?
They had 8 opt-outs due to concerns about the coronavirus. All right, let's see who opted out. Let me check here. Okay, here we got tackle Marcus Cannon, Dante Hightower, Patrick Chung.
Okay. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Hightower.
Yeah. Patrick Chung, he's pretty good too, but he's getting old. Matt Lacoste, Brandon Bolden, Dan Vitale, Marquise Lee, and Nahi Torin. So Marquise Lee, they just signed him too, and he opts out.
Yeah.
But they led the NFL.
The Bills
I would
win the division just because they're more experienced.
Yeah, I think so too.
I could see the Patriots taking it just because they've had it for 12 years now or something.
Yeah, straight.
But I mean, both teams could probably go 10-6, 11-5. That'll be a good division.
Just between those two, I don't think the Jets are anywhere close to taking the AFC East because I think Darnold still needs to develop like another season or two. I definitely have the Bills coming in first, the Patriots second, then Jets third, Dolphins fourth.
I might flip those around. I don't know. The Dolphins and the Jets.
You would?
Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I could see the Dolphins maybe going 8-8.
No, not this year.
They have some talent. They got a good coach. Brian Flores is a good coach.
I don't like Flores that much.
We'll see.
I mean, there's really no way to tell. I think they'd be smart if they just let Fitzmagic play and just bench Tua for the rest of the season. Because to me, especially with all the coronavirus stuff, they should just keep him healthy and then focus on their future.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because he's still, Tua's healing from that hip injury still, and I would just make sure he's 100% because who knows what the season's going to hold with everything going on.
Yeah.
But I would have the Bills because of their defense. The Bills are they have Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. I mean, they have so much talent. Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, Tre'Davious White.
They have so much talent on that defense, and they're still young. I think Josh Allen's going to be even better, probably going to finish as a top 10 to 15 QB.
Yeah, I can see it. I'd probably roll with the Bills, but it'll definitely be a good battle since the Patriots have Cam now.
Yeah, the whole Cam Newton signing and starting should change it, and I think he's going to have a better offensive line to play with, a better team in general. I think he's going to have a different kind of hype into the game, or a juice, a new energy going into this season.
Yeah,
new scenery, new setting.
Yep. Got something to prove,
For sure, for sure.
especially only on a 1-year deal.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he's 31 years old, so he could still have a couple prime years left.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be running for his life. I think the Marcus Cannon opt-out is going to be big for his protection.
Yeah. Well, if he does good this year, he on the why New England wouldn't just re-sign him, 2 or 3 year deal, and get 2 or 3 years out of him.
Oh, for sure, yeah, and it was a cheap deal this year. Like, then he only signed for like $1 million or something cheap, $4
Yeah,
million.
it's like $1 million guaranteed, and I think it can go up to like 5 or 6 million.
Yeah, I mean, I think they
That's
could sign
cheap
him.
for a starting quarterback.
Former MVP started, you know.
Yeah.
Let me look at Cam Newton's current contract. So I am curious now. See if it's updated. Yeah, no, it's definitely way cheaper than you think. They got a good deal. Cam Newton, 1-year deal, $550,000 guaranteed, 1.75
Really?
million max. Yep. That is
Wow.
freaking cheap. If they sign him to
That is
multi-years after this, they could probably sign him to like another 2 or 3 years for $5 to $10 million. If
5 to 10 million. He may not take that low though if he balls out this year.
I think if he balls out this year, he would take it because he wants to be on a winning team, and the Patriots organization is a winning organization.
That's true. Yeah. It'll
He
be a good.
he may get more out of that though.
Yeah, it'll be a good showdown the 2 times those teams play, but I'd probably go Bills 1, Patriots 2, and then probably Dolphins ahead of the Jets.
That's bold, friend. That's bold. That's a bold take. Let's move on to the AFC West. We got the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. Dude, Raiders taking first place all the way. Just kidding.
Mariota going to come in and pull a Ryan Tannehill, lead them to the playoffs.
Nah,
No, probably not.
he won't.
No, I'm a big Mahomes guy, so
Oh, I know. Everyone is a big Mahomes guy anymore.
hey, the difference between me and everybody else, though, I've been following Mahomes since college. So,
Oh, so you don't think you're on the hype train?
no, I'm not on the hype train.
Or what do they call it?
The bandwagon?
The bandwagon train.
Yeah.
Or
No.
just bandwagon. Okay, so I for sure have, the Chiefs in first. They're still improving. They have a bunch of star players.
They've re-signed everybody, too.
They've re-signed the big people so far. And I think they're going to have a couple in a contract year after this season. But they're for sure taking first.
Yep.
If Mahomes keeps doing what he's doing, I see the Broncos probably coming in second.
I don't know that I buy the hype on the Broncos yet. I'm not saying they can't take second. Not saying they couldn't even go 10-6 or 11-5, but I don't know about Drew Lock. I think he's way overhyped.
And not a Drew Lock believer.
I mean, he can be good, but he's only played 5 games.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he's so hyped up. But I mean, yeah, the Broncos could finish in second.
Did you watch him in college?
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, yeah. When he played us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know he has an arm.
He has an arm.
He's got an arm and he's athletic. But
Yeah, he can move pretty well too. I think the Broncos still have a pretty solid defense. They have a way of keeping that defense strong or strong enough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust their offensive line though.
Well, who did they got Melvin Gordon. So they've got a pretty good offense with Drew Lock and Phillip Lindsay and Melvin Gordon. That's a pretty good 1-2 combo at running back.
I don't like Melvin Gordon. Like, I had him on my fantasy team when he was with the Chargers. Only reason I got him was for his touchdowns. And luckily the season I had him was the 2 seasons I had him were the 2 seasons he had a lot of touchdowns. But I just don't like Melvin Gordon as like a productive runner. That's just me. I don't think he's like a, high average yards per carry guy, even though his career stats say, I think he over 5 yards per carry right now. I do like Philip Lindsay probably a little more than Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon almost reminds me of an Eddie Lacy. I feel like maybe he's gaining weight, or just like he's kind of so big, almost so big bodied that it works against him if he doesn't keep up with it.
But he has injury problems too, doesn't he?
He does, and I've read reports that he's having trouble breathing in the Denver air. Yeah,
that'll be a problem then.
Yeah, he's probably so out of shape. But I'm sure going, to the Mile High City is a big, just big difference from somewhere in California.
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
For sure. So I'd probably go Chiefs 1. The Broncos will probably finish second. And then you have Chargers and Raiders.
Yeah, you got Chargers and Raiders.
I'll take the Chargers third, Raiders fourth. There's a lot of people sleeping on the Chargers. I really like the Chargers.
I love the Chargers, man.
If they can stay healthy, they'll easily go 8-8.
But they did just lose Derwin James for the season. But they played without him last season too.
Yeah. And the receiver, did they lose a receiver for a couple weeks?
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, I think.
But he hasn't really done anything anyway since he entered the league from Clemson. So I don't really care. I don't know. I don't like Mike Williams.
Yeah.
He hasn't done much.
I'm a big Tyrod Taylor guy. I think he's way underrated.
I like Ty. He's a good player.
He'll lead them to wins, and if Hunter Henry can stay out there, probably top 5 tight end in the league.
It makes me so mad because he didn't have any injury issues in college.
Right.
He played like every game.
Yeah. And then you have Austin Eckler, a running back, who just blew up last year.
Yes. I was so close to keeping him this year. I didn't know if I should or not.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think the Chargers are underrated. They'll have problems on defense, but if they can stay healthy, I can see them going 8-8 and taking third in the division.
Well, their defense to me, I think, is still solid without Derwin James. They have so much talent on the defensive side of the ball, and they did sign Brian Bulaga, the former Packers offensive lineman, but their offensive lineman since 2014 has ranked in the bottom half of the NFL. So that's why, to me, that's why Phillip has had so many interceptions. He doesn't have time to. Right. He just tries to lead him down
running
field.
For his life. Yeah.
Like Russell
Wilson. It up to Keenan Allen.
Yeah. Plus, they do have Keenan Allen, so I love Keenan. Big Keenan guy.
Yeah.
When he's healthy.
You hear that?
I did hear that. What was it?
Helicopter.
Well, it's not over by my house.
All right. So Chiefs 1, Broncos 2, Chargers 3, Raiders 4.
I could potentially see the Chargers in second, Broncos in third. I don't have the Raiders anything really special, so I have Raiders in last.
Yeah, I think it'll be another year.
Yeah, at least. I think the Chargers, though, could come in second over the Broncos. To me, I think the Chargers and Broncos are going to be tight.
Yeah.
AFC
a lot of young
North.
Players.
Yes. AFC North, it's going to be interesting because you got rookie quarterback Joe Burrow with the Bengals, but you have Ravens with Lamar, Bengals with Joe Burrow, Browns with Baker Mayfield, Steelers with a healthy, supposedly, Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, that'll be a good division with Big Ben back.
I think so too. If he's as healthy as people are saying, and their defense is actually really solid. They didn't get enough credit. I think they were a top 3 defense last year.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're always good on defense for the most part.
For the most part, they had a couple seasons where they were not so hot, but then now they're kind of jumping back to the Iron Curtain or Steel Curtain, whatever they call it.
Yeah. I'll go Ravens 1, just because they have one of the easiest schedules. And if everybody stays healthy, I don't see them going below 14-2 or worse than 14-2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They have a pretty easy schedule, in my opinion. So I'll go Ravens 1. Probably Steelers too, just because you're getting Big Ben back.
Yeah.
The defense stays healthy. It's going to be really good. And that offense is going to be really good. James Conner, Juju, Big Ben.
I'm not a Juju believer.
Oh, I don't think he's anything special, but I mean, he's 100 catches a year guy.
No.
Yeah.
100 receptions a year? I don't think so. I think he's good enough, but
yeah, he's definitely a wide receiver one in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver. I mean, he's the only wide receiver one they've got. Deontay Johnson though is pretty good.
Oh, the rookie, yeah, he had a lot of potential last year. He showed a lot of potential.
Yeah, so it'll be his second year.
And then I don't know, I don't know about the Browns. I like Baker. I liked Baker in college, but I don't know. They have a lot of talent.
They do, like on paper, but then they just suck.
And it's a first-year coach too, so I don't expect them to. I really want to put them at second, but I don't think they'll do better than the Steelers.
I don't either.
I'd put them at third, and then the Bengals. It'll be a couple years, but Joe Burrow is going to be a good quarterback for them.
I think he will too.
If their offense can stay healthy, like AJ Green, John Ross, and they have another receiver, but all three of those guys are always hurt.
Tyler Boyd.
Yeah.
And then they have
all three of those guys are always hurt. If they can stay healthy, they'll be a good team.
No, yeah.
2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I think so too. AJ Green though, he's 32 now. I feel bad for the guy. He used to be like a top 5 fantasy pick every single season.
Yeah, and then the last 4 or 5 years, he's had season-ending injuries.
Yeah, he's just. I wouldn't say he's washed. He's just like, I think he needs a new team, but he's good.
Yeah. Why didn't I just sign Joe Mixon to a 4 or 5 year deal? So
they did.
I think he stay healthy.
He's gotten better.
He'll be a good team. Yeah, it's a big gamble, but it's paid off.
Yeah, because I didn't really watch Joe Mixon in college, but I heard he had like attitude issues. That's why he kind of slipped in the draft.
Yeah, I think he was another Ray Rice. Maybe. I think. I don't remember.
You might be right on that, but so far I think hasn't really had any issues in the NFL.
I think he's good now. He's producing out on the field. So
yeah, he's showing it. That's what I have. I have the Ravens first. I don't really know what their record prediction will be. It just depends how well the defenses adjust to Lamar's playing, and if Lamar is able to repeat what he did last year. I'm not like a believer in Lamar yet. I believe he's an insanely like talented player, but a lot of players have those one great seasons and just never get back up there again.
Yeah, still has a lot to prove for sure.
I think so, but I still see them in first place because their team overall is just so stacked.
Oh yeah. Especially after his rookie year, the jump that he made.
Yeah, he did have a great jump. But if he falls back down to his rookie season's, stats and play, then they're in trouble.
Yeah.
But I have the Ravens, the Steelers, Browns, and Bengals. I think that one's pretty easy to predict.
Yeah.
AFC South, you've got Texans and newly signed or newly extended quarterback Deshaun Watson, Colts and Phillip Rivers, Jaguars and that one mustache guy, and then the Titans and Tannehill. Gardner Minshew. There
you go.
I'm not a Minshew believer, so I don't. I think he's got too much ego, and he thinks he's like some country boy. I don't know. Like, I think he focuses more on his style and picture, kind of like what Cam Newton does. He just dresses weird. I don't know.
Your camera went black.
Oh, me. What about now?
You're good.
Cool. It'll do that after like 30 minutes or something. It's just a DSLR
setting.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
won't. There's no setting to make that go away, sadly. But
That's weird.
I'm going to be honest with you. This division is fun for me. I love the Colts. I'm a big Colts guy. And I love Phillip Rivers. I always have. I have the Colts coming in first just because they have a top 3 O-line, one of the top 5 to 10 defenses. They have Phillip Rivers, veteran quarterback, veteran presence, who's going to have a top 3 O-line. Going from the bottom half O-line in the league for the last 10 years of his career, just about, to one of the top. I don't know. I love the Colts.
Yeah.
I think I have them going 11-5, 12-4, something like that.
I could see it. Yeah, he's finally got the offensive line that he needed.
Yeah, if he can just have his receivers stay healthy, especially with T.Y. If T.Y. can have a fully healthy season and Jack Doyle can come back from this injury he's on right now, I think they're going to be very successful. But I don't see them having many weapons in the receiving core. Pascal is a good receiver, but he hasn't really proven himself yet.
Yeah. I don't know that I see them winning the division, but it could happen. But I'm still on the Titans hype train.
Are you?
I think they're going to win it again this year.
They lost a lot on the defense, so if you've watched their offseason, they've kind of like slipped through the cracks on how much they've lost. But let me see if I can look something up. 2019 Titans defense roster, maybe. Let's see. I think this is their current. I'm pretty sure they lost a lot of players though on the defensive side.
It wouldn't surprise me. I know they finally got Vic Beasley finally showed up, so that'll be a good addition for them. I think he plays linebacker or D end.
Let me see. I think this is last year. They had Jeff Simmons, Daquan Jones, Jarrell Casey, Reggie Gilbert, Rashawn Evans.
Yeah, I think Casey retired.
Yeah, he has an asterisk by his name, so. Reggie Gilbert, Rashawn Evans, Jayon Brown, Harold Landry, Logan Ryan, who's not with the team anymore, Adoree Jackson.
He's gone.
Adoree Jackson's like all right, but I think he's always hurt.
I don't know any of those players besides Logan Ryan and Casey.
Adoree Jackson was a USC player selected in 2017, 18th overall. He's their like return specialist guy. Kevin Byard, he's like one of the best linebackers or safeties in the league. And he's only 26 or maybe 27 years old. He's extremely good. And they had defensive starters. So I think they lost a couple of those players.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is they got Derrick Henry and that offensive line. So
I think
they just feed Derrick Henry again, they'll win. And their defense can keep them in games. They'll win 9-10 games, I think.
Oh, yeah. I definitely see them as like a 9 or 10 win team.
I mean, they won the division at 8-8 or 9-7 last year. So
yeah. Oh, they have Cody Hollister from Arkansas in there.
Ooh.
He's 27 years old now, though. Jeez.
I'll probably go, I'd probably go Titans 1, Colts 2, Texans 3, Jags 4. Jags are tanking for sure.
Oh, my God. They suck. I don't know how Marrone has a job, dude. Even like for the past, he's kind of like almost like a Mike McCarthy to me. Like I question every move he does. Like, how does that guy still have a job?
I mean, he was the coach when they were in the AFC Championship.
I didn't buy it. I don't care. I knew he's still a crap coach. He made awful decisions during that season too. I cannot stand that guy. He's like, I call him Doug Moron. Like, he's a moron.
Ooh,
A chimpanzee could coach better than him.
yeah. He's definitely not. I don't know what's going on there.
I could just slap him across the face. You idiot! You idiot!
Same with Bill O'Brien, though.
Bill O'Brien is just a doofus butt chin guy.
Traded away DeAndre Hopkins for nothing.
for David Johnson, which 5 years ago would have been a great deal.
Oh, yeah,
maybe
it would have been good 5 years ago. Yeah.
But
Traded away, who else?
I
Clowney?
think it was like traded away Clowney
For nothing? For like a
let him
second round
walk.
pick or something?
I forget. Did you trade him or?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't.
Definitely
the Texans
some questionable.
Yeah. I see it. The Colts, Titans, Texans, Jags.
Yeah.
That's what I see. All right, we're gonna go to the National Football, and the NFC. NFC East. We got Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Washington.
It's probably the worst division in football.
Literally, it's so bad, dude. The Eagles are stacked on paper, but dude, they just do not play like it.
No.
Everyone thinks the Eagles are so good. Wentz is made of glass. Even when he plays, I don't think he's this.
He's not
elite.
good, I agree.
I don't like Wentz.
I don't understand the Dak versus Wentz comparison, how people say Wentz is by far better, and stats show otherwise.
He's played in like 11 games his entire career. I don't know. He's not a Wentz guy.
No.
I think the Cowboys definitely have this division on lock.
Yeah.
No competition.
I'm a big Dak guy. I like Dak. I like Zeke.
I know you like Dak. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I don't like Dak either, but he's solid enough to me, he's like a Tyrod Taylor kind of guy, or like a manager. He's a game manager. He does enough passing the ball to get the first downs. He does enough running the ball. He's good with his legs.
He can make the throws when he needs to.
Kinda. To me, he's good enough. For me, he's good enough, and I think he's gonna win the division for them.
Yeah, and they got CeeDee Lamb, so
yeah, they do.
That'll be a big step up. They still have Amari Cooper
and Gallup. Gallup, I think, is really underrated. He's a great receiver. He did well for them.
New coach. I see him easily taking the division. I don't really like McCarthy, but
no, trust me.
I think he's better than Jason Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett was stupid. Just I don't know.
Yeah, so I'd go Cowboys 1. I guess Eagles 2 by default.
Yeah, you have to put the Eagles at 2. Like I'm not a Peterson fan.
No, I'm not either. And then
Peterson makes me so mad.
I guess the Giants at 3 and Washington at 4. But I mean, I like what Washington's doing with Rivera.
I do too, but they're not going to be, to me, competing for a while. But I do like what they're doing at the moment.
I like Alex Smith, great quarterback. Unfortunate situation.
Yeah, they said it looks like he's going to get to make the 53-man roster, which to me was a given. But I guess it was in question that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that division's pretty self-explanatory. NFC West, Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks. This one is fun.
Yeah, probably the best division in football.
Yeah, I really like what's going on with the Cardinals.
Go from the worst to the first, the best.
Yeah. Now, if this was the Rams team that we were talking about, their Super Bowl season, this would be even better. Yeah. But right now, I have the Rams in last. They just fell apart, dude.
Yeah,
They were like that.
They lost everybody.
Yeah, they were that like 1 year wonder team, and it's going to be another 5 years before they can compete again.
Yeah.
But I have the Seahawks first, 49ers second, Cardinals third, Rams fourth.
Yep, exact same.
Okay.
Especially if, I mean, it's by far the best division, and it's going to be really fun with those 3 out of 4 teams.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Niners, and Cardinals.
Yeah.
And if the Seahawks do get Josh Gordon, they signed him, but I don't know if it's went through yet. that's going to be a scary team on offense.
Yeah, the only thing I ever question about the Seahawks is the running back and offensive line, because I just don't trust Carson yet, Chris Carson.
Yeah.
I feel like their running backs are always injured.
They drafted Rashad Penny last year out of San Diego State. He's like a top 5 all time.
Yeah, but he hasn't done a thing. He had there's big stuff on Rashad Penny. He's been in the league, I think, for 2 years. He'll be heading into his 3rd season.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Let me see.
Still, if he can produce, they've got Metcalf, Josh Gordon. They still have Doug Baldwin, I think.
No, Baldwin retired 2 years ago.
Oh, really? Yeah, showed you how much I pay attention.
Yeah, he retired. But they do have, I think they signed Philip Dorsett, maybe? And then the Paul Richardson that they just resigned.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Philip Dorsett. I'm a big Philip Dorsett guy. I love Dorsett. I think he's underrated.
He has potential for sure.
Yes, he was an undrafted free agent. No, he was drafted in the first. What? I didn't know that. He was drafted in the first round. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You have the 49ers. They've lost a couple guys on offense. Matt Breida. And their receiving core is just totally gone.
Yeah, they're all injured.
They still have that elite defense.
The defense is the only thing I see that keeps them in talk of even second place, in my opinion. Their offense. I'm not a Jimmy Garoppolo guy. I think he's overhyped, but he is. I think he has potential to be a top 10 quarterback. I don't even see him as a top 10. He can be a top 10.
We've never seen him with a good receiving core, so.
I think he's just a game manager. He kind of reminds me of an Alex Smith. But I don't want to do that to Alex Smith because I like him a lot more than Jimmy G.
Yeah, me too.
But I see him. Alex Smith was a very game manager quarterback.
Yeah. They got Dre Greenlaw. That's our guy.
Yeah, Greenlaw. I was so happy that he was doing well for them.
Yeah, he played really good last season as a rookie.
He did, man. I was happy to see him do well. Only reason I didn't really care about the Super Bowl last year. I didn't care for either team. But only reason I wanted the 49ers to win was so Dre Greenlaw could get a ring.
And then I like what Arizona's doing.
Yeah.
Not a huge Cliff Kingsbury guy, but I think he knows how to run an offense for sure.
Yeah. I like what Arizona's doing. I think.
And what Kyler did as a rookie, I really didn't think he was going to be that good.
I didn't either. He should have won Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he didn't.
I really like him now.
Now that he's got D-Hop.
Fitzgerald, D-Hop. There's another one that we're leaving out. Christian Kirk,
yeah. And
I think there's actually 4.
Well, they just released the Butler guy that they drafted last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably definitely be the best division.
Oh, Patriots just released running back Lamar Miller, everybody. Ooh. I'm not a big Lamar. No, he wasn't there long at all. I think he may have been on IR or something. I don't know. But I could potentially see the Cardinals taking a big jump, maybe taking second place over the 49ers, but I don't see them as realistically, I'm going Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals, Rams.
Yeah.
Then we're moving on to NFC North. Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. What do you think? I think this is one of the best divisions right here.
Yeah, this is another good one. I don't know. The hype on the Packers is... I don't see it.
No, I'm a Packers fan, and I agree with you. They definitely did not play like a 13-win team last year.
No. I mean, who do you go with? I think you have to pick the Packers by default.
Yeah. No, dude. It's
And then
Bears.
probably Minnesota, and then Chicago, Detroit. I think Detroit's going to take a leap, but they might win 7-8 games.
I actually have, so I have the Packers, Vikings, I have Detroit, and then the Bears. I have the Bears in last.
Yeah. I can
'cause
see the Bears just having a terrible season, but I don't know.
Their
I could
defense is not what it was a couple of years ago.
I don't know.
They've lost a lot.
I could see them going 8-8.
Me too. I see
mean,
them
yeah,
8-8 at best.
You have to go Green Bay by default just because of Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
He's the man, bro.
they'll win at least 10 games, I think.
If he stays healthy, they will.
Yeah.
I'm not a Matt LaFleur believer though. I think he's kind of a dumb coach and he always has a dumb look on his face. But I know that's mean, but that's just what I see. Like, I just don't see Matt LaFleur as a good coach yet. Maybe this second year though with him will.
Yeah, if they go 13-3 again.
Yeah, maybe this year they'll have more experience and synergy with each other under their belt, more time to focus on their offense.
Yeah.
But I was not a fan of their draft at all. They probably had the worst draft in the league.
Yeah, what do you think about that Jordan Love pick?
I see what they're doing, dude. I see what they're like. Why? But like, you
Yeah.
traded up like a couple spots to get a guy that was going to be picked in the third round anyways. So
Right, you could have taken him in the third and got a receiver
you
that
traded
you
up.
need.
Yeah, you traded up and lost. Dude, oh my God. So if they weren't going to get a wide receiver, Patrick Queen was still available. They had so many players still available. I was
Yeah,
like,
they
just take
should've.
Queen. I was like, if you're not going to get a receiver, that's fine. Just take Patrick Queen. Because I know,
Yeah.
I know when players are going to ball out. Like, just those players that have talent in college and you know for a fact they're going to do so well. I knew the same thing about not Kevin King with the Packers, but the other King for the Chargers.
The other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be a freaking star, and he's one of the best players on the Chargers.
Yeah. Anybody from that LSU team, they're all extremely talented from that LSU team from last year. I think they'll all have good careers.
Yeah. But that's the Packers didn't do that, so.
No, their GM's not the best.
Gutenkast. Brian Gutenkast. What a joke.
We'll see. If they go 13-3 again, maybe they'll get some believers.
I don't know. Their defense is better than it was, but I'm still not a fan of their defensive coordinator, Mike Pettine.
Yeah, he was the head coach of the Browns, right, when they went 0-16?
He was their coach, I think, when they didn't go 0-16. I'm not sure.
They went 1-15.
You seen that jersey? It says Owen 16. It's a Browns jersey.
Like the name. Yeah, the name Owen.
Yeah, I love that shirt. Yeah, that division that'd be interesting. I have the Packers, Vikings. Vikings could potentially take it. Then I have Lions third, Bears fourth.
Yeah,
NFC
I can see the Vikings
South
taking it.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, if they get in the playoffs, they'll just beat the Saints again anyway. So
Poor Saints.
yeah, poor Saints. I feel bad.
I feel bad for Drew Brees. I like Drew Brees as a quarterback. Mother. Did you hear that?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, it's like a little button I have. But if I cover my mouth with the microphone, you can't tell what kind of mother word I say.
It's true.
Did it look convincing?
It looked very real.
Watch out or I'll kick. All right?
All right, I'll take it easy.
I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. I don't cuss much. Moving on to the NFC South, probably the most talked about division just because of the Brady and Saints. We got the Falcons and a lot of Falcons believers saying that they're going to have a better season this year. Panthers, Saints, and Buccaneers. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I could see the Falcons having a good year, but it's not going to be good enough to win the division, I don't think.
No, it won't be.
That's going to be between Tampa and the Saints, and with the signings that Tampa keeps adding on.
Yeah, it's hard to argue.
Just have to go with Tampa, probably. I mean, I could still see the Saints taking it. I don't think it's realistic, but I can see it happening.
The Saints are in one of the front runners to sign Clowney right now, though.
Yeah, I saw that. So, I mean, if they get Clowney, that'll definitely help out their defensive line. It's already pretty good.
I did read that the Saints, the 2021 projected salary cap or whatever, is negative $21 million.
Ooh.
So they're going to have to lose a lot of players after the season. So this 2020 season is it for the Saints. They have to be all in
for them. Yeah.
And that's the only reason I see them possibly winning.
Yeah, that explains the Alvin Kamara situation then.
It does.
He's probably not going to re-sign there.
No, they don't have any money. They're probably going to trade him away try and get some draft picks.
Yeah, you at least need to trade him away. Get something for him. He's too good to just let walk.
Yeah. I read that they were wanting a first rounder for him if they trade him.
I mean, he's worth it.
He is. But to me, that's like a first round pick for Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
I don't think he would perform the same in any other offense, just in my opinion.
Nah, he would lose a step, but I mean, he'd still be top 10 running back.
Yeah, he would. But I would probably have to give this to the Bucs as well, even though I don't like them. I've never been a Buccaneers fan or a Tampa Bay fan.
I haven't either. But
they went from probably one of the most unknown teams in football to the most known just because of Brady and Gronk.
Yeah. It's the Golden State Buccaneers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but with the talent that they have on the defense and just what they've been doing on offense.
That defense is underrated.
It's very underrated. They have a solid, very young defense. Besides, like, JPP, I think he's still there. He's probably the oldest player on that team. I mean, defense. Brady's obviously the oldest player in the league.
Yeah. And then Levante David's pretty old, but, I mean, I think he's like 31. Yeah, he's like 31 or 32, I think.
I think he's 30.
But
I remember doing a video on him. Let me check.
He's still really good. I don't know.
Oh, I spelled it right. He's 30.
Not too old.
He'll be 31 in January, so he's not too old. Very good, underrated player, though.
Yeah.
He's got over 1,000 career tackles. Combined tackles.
That's solid.
Rams just released 7th round draft pick linebacker Clay Johnson. I was watching him on Hard Knocks.
No idea who that is. Yeah, I give it to the Bucs. Saints
I give it to the
2,
Bucs.
Falcons 3, Panthers 4.
Absolutely.
I like what the Panthers are doing though.
Yeah, but they're definitely in a rebuild mode. It's going to be a couple more seasons.
Yeah. I think Matt Rule will work out. Teddy Bridgewater, I like Bridgewater.
I do.
It's unfortunate what happened to him in Minnesota.
I liked him in Minnesota.
Yeah, I did too.
And he's still young. He's like 26 or 27.
Yeah, he's not that old at all.
I think he came into the league pretty young.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the Falcons, I could see potentially somehow just coming in there and sniping second place if they somehow play better than the Saints or the Bucs. But I don't see them winning the division. Even if they somehow did win the division, they're not going to go to a Super Bowl.
Oh, no. They're not that good.
I don't see
I do like Todd Gurley going there.
Yeah, that was a good signing. I think Todd Gurley's going to kind of like reflourish his career there. He had like 1 or 2 down seasons in Los Angeles, but he's going to do all right with the Falcons.
Yeah.
So we've got our NFL predictions out of the way. Now, what do you think about MVP awards, Defensive Player of the Year awards, etc.?
MVP.
Which that's kind of like.
It's a quarterback award.
Pretty much.
Part. So, I mean, I would think Mahomes or Lamar, maybe. Like, who else? I don't really know who else you could give it to.
Yeah.
Maybe Brady, but I mean, Brady would have to. They would have to go like 13-3 or something, and he would have to have like 40 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's not going to win it. He's too old. But I also see them giving it to Brady just because he's Brady.
Right. Maybe, I mean, Drew Brees.
Maybe Drew Brees, yeah.
He has a breakout season.
A breakout season.
I mean, if they go like 14-2 or something, and he has like another 50 touchdown season.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think the most realistic is Lamar or Mahomes.
Yeah. Brees is like, a quarterback at award. This age, I think Brees is way better than Brady. And he's only a year younger than Brady.
He definitely still has a better arm than Brady, for sure.
He's definitely more mobile.
Yes. Brady has never been mobile, though.
No, he has not.
I think he ran like a 6-second 40.
It was bad. I watched his 40-yard dash like in 2001 or 2000, whatever. It was super bad.
I mean, if it wasn't just a quarterback award, I could see McCaffrey. But
I thought McCaffrey should have won it last year, but you couldn't really.
It's a quarterback award.
Yeah, seeing what Lamar did last year, you couldn't not give it to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Coach of the Year.
Bruce Arians?
I was thinking the same.
Just because he hasn't coached for a couple years.
I think he was like battling cancer or something, or like an eye thing.
Yeah. Or maybe Frank Wright, if the Colts win the division and go like 11-5 or something.
Because this will be his second year with the Colts, or third?
Second or third, yeah.
I see.
Maybe
I like
more than that. Because I think he was there through their rebuild. Their mini rebuild. Maybe not.
I gotta look it up now. Let me see.
No, that was Chuck Pagano. Never mind.
Pagano was a joke. Frank Reich, former player who's head coach of the Colts. Let me see when he joined the Colts. Head coach since 2018, so this will be his third season there.
Yeah.
I think he was part of the staff of the Colts.
He may have been, yeah.
I don't think he was not ever a head coach.
Yeah. I could also maybe see Cliff Kingsbury if the Cardinals went like 10-6.
Yep. I see Cliff Kingsbury, Bruce Arians, Frank Reich. Definitely the top three in my opinion. If Matt LaFleur has another great season with the Packers, then he's in the talk too.
Yeah. You could even throw Bill Belichick in there. I mean, if they go 10-6, 11-5.
Yeah, I mean he's one of the best coaches in history.
I mean, I don't think he would deserve it, but I mean for everything that he's lost and to still win 10, 11 games.
Yeah, if he finds a way for them to still be a playoff team, he could definitely be coach of the year. Because they've had the most opt-outs in football, lost Brady. They never just have like those star players. They're just like
right. They have professional lacrosse players that play receiver for them.
Yeah. Was that like Chris Hogan?
Hogan, yeah.
He's kind of old.
Yeah, he's up there.
It's like 32 or 33 for a receiver. It's getting pretty old.
I guess you have Rookie of the Year. Aren't there offensive and defensive players of the year?
Who's your offensive Rookie of the Year?
Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow, yep.
I don't know. You went black again. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Like who
Maybe
else?
Jonathan Taylor or J.K. Dobbins.
Possibility. But
But
they're not going to be like.
they're not going to start.
Yeah, they're splitting carries.
I'd have to go with Joe Burrow probably.
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't know who else you would give it to because Herbert isn't going to start. Jordan Love isn't going to start. Tua
CeeDee
isn't gonna
Lamb.
start.
What about the quarter?
Yeah.
Wide receivers.
Yeah, you might give it to CeeDee Lamb.
Who's the guy who went to the Ravens or the Raiders? Ruggs.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs.
Or was he the guy who went to the Broncos? Whatever.
No, he went to the Raiders. Judy went to the Broncos, I think.
Judy, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about CeeDee Lamb. He's hyped up. Cowboys really like him.
Yeah, he's hyped up, but they also have 3 starting caliber receivers at the moment. So
Yeah, I'd probably stick with Burrow. Or if Tua played all 16 games, which I don't think he's going to, but he could win it too.
he could if he starts, or like somehow starts from week 3 and on, or if Burrow could still start the whole season and just play poorly and not win it. You just never know. But I would have Burrow as my front runner. Defensive player of the year, I have Aaron Donald first place. Khalil Mack probably in the top 5 somewhere.
Yeah, Donald's solid pick.
Yeah, and the Bosa brothers maybe.
Yeah,
Or
I don't really know who. I mean, I hate giving it to a defensive tackle because that's like nobody cares about that position. But I mean, what he does is
it's unreal.
Yeah.
TJ Watt did really well for the Steelers.
He really did. He's got potential.
He's a great player.
I'd go Donald or Watt probably.
Yeah,
TJ Watt, not JJ. He can't stay healthy enough.
No, I don't know if that guy's ever played a full season. And he's old. He's getting he's like 31, 32 probably by now.
Yeah.
I
think that's...
What about defensive rookie of the year?
The rookie? I don't know. I don't really know any defensive rookies, to be honest with you. Besides Cameron Curl and
Arkansas players?
McTelvin Agim. Those are the only 2 that I can really think of right now.
I
know they're not going to win it.
No, there's Patrick Queen.
Oh, that's true. All those LSU guys.
Yeah, Kinlaw from, I think it was like Mississippi State. I could see.
Jeff Okudah, the D-back out of Ohio State.
Going to the Lions.
Yeah.
He could win it. Because he's pretty much replacing Darius Slay.
Yeah, he'll start all 16 games unless he gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably pick Okudah. Maybe Patrick Queen.
Yeah, if he is. What position is Queen? Is he a linebacker or a safety?
I think he's a linebacker.
What position was Earl Thomas, a safety?
Yeah.
So I wonder if Queen starts, and I see him as a.
He's a big guy, though. He'd be a big safety, I think.
Yeah, he's 6'1".
He's like 230 or 240, isn't he?
It doesn't say his weight. It just says he's 6'1". I can click. Let me look. See if I can find his weight. 6'1", 227.
Yeah, that's a pretty big safety.
That's a big boy. He's only 21 years old. That is... Wow, he just turned 21 in August.
Had a lot of young players that left for the draft.
That is young. Wow. He graduated at 20. Or maybe he wasn't graduated. Maybe he just...
Yeah, I think he just left a year early.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we didn't do Offensive Player of the Year.
No, we didn't.
I could see McCaffrey winning that.
Yeah. I don't think that's a question.
I don't really know who else you would give that to.
Yeah, like if Lamar or someone or Mahomes wins MVP, I see the other quarterback winning Offensive Player of the Year. But
Yeah.
since the MVP is such a like quarterback-based award, I see them giving the Offensive Player of the Year award to another position.
Yeah.
Maybe Michael Thomas if he repeats 130 receptions, which is absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Dang, on August 30th, my channel gained 2.6 thousand views.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just in that day alone. On the 31st, it gained 1.6K. What? And today it says my channel's gained over 400 views.
That's pretty solid.
That's awesome.
I told you once the season got here, it was going to start.
Maybe. If we can just keep it up, that's awesome.
Yeah. Are there any other? Those are the main awards, I think.
There's Comeback Player of the Year. Like what Jordy won in 15, I think. Or 16.
Yeah. Honestly, that could be J.J. Watt, just because of how loved he is. If he plays a full season. I would really love to see Alex Smith win it, but he's not going to play enough, if at all.
Oh, that's true. He could, if he plays at all, I think they're going to give him Comeback Player of the Year. That's an amazing story. Or Teddy Bridgewater, actually.
Or Bridgewater, yeah.
He's not really come back. He's not really coming like off of an injury right now.
Yeah, but he
played.
He hasn't really played that much though.
Well, he went like 5-0 as a starter last year, the year before with the Saints.
Yeah, it was last year. I mean, if he plays a full season and does good,
yeah,
I wouldn't have a problem if he won it.
Who won it last year? Was it Tannehill?
Yeah, probably. That sounds right.
It makes sense.
Which, I mean, give credit where credit is due. He had a good season.
He did. He really did. I like him better there than I did with the Dolphins. Felt bad for the guy.
I mean, that was by far his best season. I didn't know he had any of that in him.
Oh, yeah, I didn't either.
I've never seen him be that hyped before. Like, I mean, he was hyped down the stretch.
Yeah, I liked him last season. Yeah, Patrick Queen entered the draft. He would forego his senior season. So, I think that's all the main awards, man.
All right, cool.
Did you have
Sounds good?
Did you have anything else?
Oh man, that was it. That was it for this one.
That was it.
Maybe just tell them the plans going forward, if we're gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we're gonna be trying to do week. What were we like?
Recaps.
Recaps.
Weekly
like
recap
weekly.
videos.
Yeah, we're probably gonna create a new playlist on the YouTube channel called Weekly Recaps of the NFL weeks. So we're gonna go over like final scores, plays of the game, stuff like that of each team or each game of the week for the 2020 season. The only issue I see with that is us finding time during the week to do that, since we both work full time. I go to school full time, but
it's gonna be hard.
It'll be hard.
With Thursday night games.
Yeah, Thursday night. Are they having
to get
Monday
it out
night?
before? Yeah, to get it out before the Thursday night game will be hard, but
if it becomes a thing, like we'll try to do it for the first couple of weeks. If it becomes a hit, we will make sure it's done, guys.
Yep.
And you can keep expecting all of your NFL coverage and news on the channel as well. The 2-minute NFL series is doing pretty well.
Yeah. It's going good for us.
Those are the plans going forward. We're still on Twitter and Instagram. We're very active on there. We just hit over 600 followers on Instagram, so thank you very much. It's been a slow couple months on social media, but it's starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Definitely appreciate you guys getting us to 600. I mean, it's been pretty slow, but honestly, we've only been doing it since the draft, so.
Yeah, or just a little bit before the draft.
Pretty new.
It may have been slow because I started off as a Packers fan page. So I think when I started posting all NFL, it kind of just lost followers. But now that we're most of our following is probably following us for NFL Broadcaster. I think we're good.
Yeah.
So it should start picking up. The last 2 weeks have been very productive on both Instagram and YouTube.
Yep.
Twitter a little bit too.
Definitely appreciate it. But yeah.
Yep. Hopefully when
the
season starts in less than a week. So
yeah,
hopefully this Thursday. God, who was it playing?
Yeah. Chiefs, Texans.
Oh boy, that's gonna be nice.
It is.
That'll be a good opener.
Yeah.
And
college football started today. I didn't even know college was starting today.
No, it started last Thursday.
Wait, it started last, yeah. But I mean, there's a bunch of games on today.
Really? When does the SEC start? Arkansas?
I think at the end of the month. I think the major conferences pushed it back to the end of September, but all the other conferences started today or this week or something.
Yeah, I have to work all the home games still, so.
That'll be kind of weird with no fans.
It will be, and no tailgaters allowed.
You really think that's going to happen, though? I feel like there's still going to be tailgating.
I don't know how they're going to do it, but all I know is our department schedules all the police, so there's usually over 300 officers that work games, and FBI. Usually when there's fans, there's undercover police and just disguised as fans. There's snipers. There's stuff you don't know that's going on, dude. I don't even know if I should say that, but
yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
There's a lot of
SEC tailgating's pretty wild.
It is, and Arkansas is not even the top SEC tailgaters. It's Ole Miss and Alabama and stuff like that. They're probably gonna have most of the issues.
Yeah. All right, man. Well,
I think that wraps up this podcast, everybody. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for sticking around. Hunter's going to be trying to pop in all the videos and just help more on the YouTube. So we hope to have him on here more. But he does a lot of the work on Twitter and Instagram. So I definitely couldn't keep up with all the news without him. Just because you don't see him in the videos does not mean he's not helping out running NFL Broadcaster. He does a lot of the social media work.
Yeah, man. Thanks for getting me to help you out with it. Finally getting me on a video.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm excited.
Asking me to help you out. See where this can go.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully this season will help spike up the videos and just get the account rolling. And hope to have you on some more videos soon.
Yeah, maybe you can. For sure.
Maybe you can invest in a nice camera and microphone and
maybe one day.
Maybe one day, yeah.
Definitely need to.
Yeah, I could use some help with these videos, dude.
Yeah. I got you.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow NFL Broadcaster on all social media. Hunter, thanks again for being here. And we'll see you guys in the next segment of the NFL 2-Minute News.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys.